Set A, reading passage 9. Taidong is a small city in southeastern Taiwan. My family moved there from Taipei the summer when I was born. The house in which I grew up is on a main street in Taidong. My father sold tea, and my mother had a food stand in our front courtyard, where she sold omelettes early in the morning. A customer who I always chatted with had a son of my age. We were best friends. A cousin whose family I visited every summer lived with us. He was an apprentice whom my father was teaching the tea business to. On the first floor of our house, we had a huge kitchen in which we all gathered for dinner. It was a fun and noisy place. Passage 10. I just read a book called Techno-Stress, which was written by Dr. Michelle Whale. Her co-author was Dr. Larry Rossen, who is her husband and also a psychologist. According to the authors, everybody feels stress about technology. Our cell phones, which we buy for emergencies, soon invade our privacy. Just because they can, people contact us at places where we are relaxing. Another problem is having to learn too much too fast. Technology changes, which used to come one at a time, now overwhelm us. Dr. Whale suggests dealing with techno-stress using tips from her latest book, which can be purchased from her website. Passage 11. When you live in a foreign country, even a small occasion can be an adventure. Before my date with Yannick at John's Grill, I didn't even know what I should wear. Jeans? A dress? It was Yannick's birthday, and I wanted to make it a big occasion. I knew how to get to John's Grill, but I didn't know how long it was going to take to get there. I left at 6 o'clock. Which should have given me plenty of time. When I got off the bus, however, I wasn't sure whether to turn left or right, and I was 10 minutes late after all. When we got the bill, I was wondering whether we should tip or not. I had to ask Yannick if he knew. Fortunately, he had read tips on tipping, so he told me to leave about 15%. Set B. Victory Speech by Barack Obama 2. Passage 9. America, we have come so far, we have seen so much, but there's so much more to do. So tonight, let us ask ourselves, if our children should live to see the next century, if my daughters should be so lucky to live as long as Ann Nixon Cooper, what change will they see? What progress will we have made? This is our chance to answer that call. This is our moment. This is our time to put our people back to work and open doors of opportunity for our kids, to restore prosperity and promote the cause of peace, to reclaim the American dream and reaffirm that fundamental truth that out of many we are one. That while we breathe, we hope, and where we are met with cynicism and doubts, and those who tell us that we can't, we will respond with that timeless creed that sums up the spirit of a people. Yes, we can. Thank you. God bless you, and may God bless the United States of America. Passage 10. Is there a Santa Claus? 1. Dear Editor, I am 8 years old. Some of my little friends say there is no Santa Claus. Papa says, if you see it in the sun, it's so. Please tell me the truth. Is there a Santa Claus? Virginia O'Hanlon, 115 West 95th Street. Virginia, your little friends are wrong. They have been affected by the skepticism of a skeptical age. They do not believe anything except what they see. They think that nothing can be which is not comprehensible by their little minds. All minds, Virginia, whether they be men's or children's, are little. In this great universe of ours, man is a mere insect, an ant, in his intellect, as compared with the boundless world about him, as measured by the intelligence capable of grasping the whole of truth and knowledge. Passage 11. Is there a Santa Claus too? Yes, Virginia, there is a Santa Claus. He exists as certainly as love and generosity and devotion exist, and you know that they abound and give to your life its highest beauty and joy. Alas, how dreary would be the world if there were no Santa Claus! It would be as dreary as if there were no Virginias. There would be no childlike faith then, no poetry, no romance to make this existence tolerable. We should have no enjoyment except in sense and sight. The eternal light with which childhood fills the world would be extinguished.